If these videos do help you fall asleep or just relax, please subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. Now let's get into the first story, which I'll be reading from this phone right here. The first story is from subreddit No Sleep. It was posted 1 day ago, titled "My sister's ex-boyfriend keeps showing up at family events. She's been dead for 2 years. When my sister Lisa died 2 years ago, our family changed forever. We weren't perfect before, who is? But Lisa's death fractured us. My dad barely speaks anymore. My mom busies herself with every charity event she can find. And I've been stuck, angry, looking for someone to blame. Lisa was the glue that held us together. She was warm, outgoing, always laughing, the kind of person people gravitate to. She loved hiking, photography, and the outdoors. Her death officially ruled an accident. It was almost poetic. She slipped while hiking and fell into a ravine. At least that's what the police report said. But if that's true, why does it feel like her ghost never left? Lisa's ex-boyfriend, Matt, was never part of our family. He and Liza dated for about a year before she broke it off. She said he was controlling, obsessive, constantly texting, showing up unannounced, making passive-aggressive comments when she spent time with her friends. I remember her joking about it once, calling him my stage 5 clinger. But it wasn't funny, not really. After the breakup, Matt didn't take it well. He kept texting her, leaving voicemails, even sending her flowers at work. She brushed it off, said he'd get bored eventually. I thought she was right, until the funeral. Matt didn't come to the service, thank God, but a week later, she showed up on our doorstep. It was a rainy Thursday. My mom opened the door and there he was, holding a bouquet of lilies, Liza's favorite. I just wanted to pay my respects, he said. His voice was soft, his head tilted like he was trying to look vulnerable. My mom, who has never been good at saying no, let him in. Matt sat on our couch, talking about Lisa as if he knew her better than we did. He described her laugh, her smile, the way she always ordered pancakes with extra syrup. My dad stayed silent, his jaw tight. When Matt finally left, I asked my mom why she let him in. She said he's grieving too, but I couldn't shake the feeling that Matt wasn't grieving. He was lurking. Over the next few months, Matt kept appearing. He showed up made some excuse, like your mom said it was okay. I thought Lisa would have wanted me here. My parents, blinded by their own grief, let it slide. He's harmless, said my mom. He just misses her. But it wasn't harmless. Not when he started asking questions. Last Christmas, Matt cornered me in the kitchen. She was different with me, he said, leaning against the counter. I stiffened. What's that supposed to mean? He smiled, that thin, unsettling smile I'd seen so many times. She told me things she wouldn't tell anyone else, he said. I asked, like what? His smile widened, like how she wasn't scared to die. That night I went through Liza's journals. She was the type to write everything down, her thoughts, her plans, even little grocery lists. Most of it was normal Lisa stuff, song lyrics, doodles, random observations. But then I found the entry. I think Matt's been following me. He won't stop texting. Keeps saying he knows something I don't. I'm starting to feel like I can't shake him. This was the entry in her journal. I showed it to my mom, expecting her to finally see a reason, but she waved it off again, saying Liza was dramatic sometimes. I'm sure it's nothing. A few days later, I saw Matt's car parked down the street. It wasn't the first time I'd noticed it before, idling near the corner. But I convinced myself it was a coincidence. This time, though, I knew. He wasn't watching our family. He was watching me. Last week was my dad's birthday. Matt showed up holding a gift he claimed Lisa would have thought of. A coffee table book about hiking trails. I couldn't take it anymore. I confronted him outside, away from my parents. What the hell are you doing here? I snapped. His smile didn't falter. Paying my respects, he said. Lisa broke up with you. She wanted nothing to do with you. Why can't you let her go? His eyes darkened. She told you that? Yes, I said. He took a step closer, his voice dropping to a whisper. She told me a lot of things too. Things she didn't tell anyone else. Then he said something I'll never forget. I was there, on the trail. I felt like the air had been sucked out of my lungs. What? He smiled again. A cold, empty thing. She didn't fall. She looked me in the eyes and asked me to let her go. My stomach churned. You're lying. He tilted his head, studying me. Am I? Ask yourself this. If she slipped, why didn't she scream? I called the police that night. I told them everything, the stalking, the journal, and his confession. When they went to his apartment the next morning, it was empty. No furniture, no clothes, no sign he'd ever lived there. It's been a week now. I haven't told my parents what he said. I don't know if they'd believe me. Every night I double-check the logs. this time there was something new. The last page, which had been blank before, now had a single sentence scrawled across in jagged black ink. Quote unquote, "He's not watching, he's inside." End quote. Interesting. The next story is from subreddit Paranormal, and it is titled, "I think there's something in my closet." My closet door has been closed for about 2 years because the door kept sticking and I got tired of having to pry it open every morning. So for the past year there's been a bunch of stuff blocking the door so that there's no way it can open. A few months ago, every once in a while, the doorknob would shake like someone was trying to open the door. There is no doorknob on the inside of the door. It fell off when I moved in. Then it started escalating after about a month of just that. Now it's like someone is slamming their entire body against the door to try to get it open from the inside. It's loud and I can see the door shake from inside. And I've even had my fiance come to check on me once because he thought I had been slammed against something or fallen. I don't know what it is, but ever since this started, more things have been bothering me and my house. Does anyone have any ideas what this could be? Go on and open the door. I don't know, but if my closet door is shaking from inside and there's no way that it could open, first of all, maybe call the police. Maybe someone's living inside your closet. I don't know. You think it's ghost, that's the first thing that you think and don't do anything about it. What if it's like giant rats? I don't know. Small update. I talked with my younger sister and her girlfriend who live on the other side of the house, and they have experienced the banging as well. Thought on that side of the house it could just be one of our cats getting stuck in the closet. I've been trying to record the happenings, but I'm usually waking up to it, or it stops as soon as I grab my phone. We have checked the closet and there's nothing in there, so they did check the closet. No holes or any way to get in other than the door. Nothing in there except the light fixture that has never worked, no matter what bulb we put in it. Interesting. Update 2. I woke up to the banging on the door again, and it stopped before I could find my phone. But once I had my phone on, I heard knocking on the door. I got a recording this time, though you'll have to listen carefully to hear it over the fan. It may be a separate post. I have to figure out how to attach it, and she added a recording at the end of this post, so I will check that out and tell you what I think about that. So it was a video of a creepy bedroom, and in the corner there's a closet with its door closed. I did not actually hear any knocking. The fan was indeed so loud, so I don't know if I believe this or and they are not as loud as she thinks, 'cause I didn't hear any. I bet it's rats, and you don't see them when you open the door, because they're smarter than that. Maybe they start running around at night when everyone's down and not moving. I don't know though. Maybe it is paranormal. I am currently sitting in a closet. I don't know, I've never gotten any haunted vibes from it, though it looks like it should be. The next and last story is from subreddit Strange, and it starts by showing us a picture, which I will put here. This picture is of something that looks like a balcony or maybe a backyard or a porch. There's snow on the ground and footprints or shoe prints in the snow. And they wrote, "I live in the UK. It's currently almost 4 a.m. I'm getting my stuff to go to bed. Check the garden as I do." Okay, so there's a garden. This is a garden. As I always do. And there's footprints in the snow. I went upstairs to ask my boyfriend, are they his footprints? And he said, no, he's not been